Hey everyone! Today, I'm diving into a hot topic that's stirring up quite the conversation in the international community: US sanctions on Zimbabwe. Let's break it down, shall we? Zimbabwe's land reform program led the United States of America, USA, to impose illegal and unjustified sanctions under the so-called Zimbabwe Democracy and Economic Recovery Act, ZIDERA, of 2001, which was amended with a view to further tightening its provisions in 2018. Supplementing these sanctions are executive sanctions, Executive Order 13288 of March 2003, which have been renewed on a yearly basis. It is clear that the sanctions are all-encompassing, contrary to claims that they are ring-fenced and targeted against a few individuals. The European Union also introduced its own sanctions in February 2002, although some of them were lifted in 2014. The bottom line is the US and EU sanctions against Zimbabwe are illegal and unjustified because they violate Article 41 of the United Nations Charter. So, how are the sanctions affecting the Zimbabwean populace? Well, the sanctions hinder market access, investments and freedom of transit, and the well-being of the populations of affected counties. Zimbabwe has lost well over US $42 billion in revenue over the past 20 years because of the sanctions. This includes lost bilateral donor support and loans from the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. Now, this pivot has certainly sparked debate. The West insists the sanctions are targeted and are therefore not affecting ordinary people. But experts argue that the measures are in fact a gross violation of human rights, as they are affecting the welfare of everyone in Zimbabwe, and even those in neighboring countries. The sanctions, clearly, are harming ordinary citizens and stifling economic development. Those in business will testify that Zimbabwean importers are asked to pay cash up front, resulting in a significant squeeze on private sector cash flows. Zimbabwean banks and money transfer agencies are facing problems in meeting their customers' obligations, including diaspora remittances into the country. Funds are usually intercepted, and money transfer companies become victims of long, tedious investigations into specific transactions. Tension between the US and Zimbabwe? Well, President Mnangagwa's administration is on a re-engagement drive to make sure that relations thaw and Zimbabwe becomes a friend for all. This highlights the desire for normalization of relations and an end to all restrictions. Whether this leads to better relations between the US and Zimbabwe, only time will tell. That's all for today, folks. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth discussions on global politics. Until next time.